What up, party people? How we doing tonight? Yeah, you guys were on the likes tonight, folks. I'll tell you what, you were pulling that like trigger. Credit where credit is due, all right? Credit where credit is due. You guys were pulling the like trigger. Dag Blaggett, well, thank you for coming, Hillbilly, either way. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate that. We are gonna LOREWIND it up here. I had a couple ideas. Jason Flood, into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. Holy shit. There's Jason Flood. Who else we got here tonight? Valtese Falcon, Thyvon, King of Krads, Chris Cass, of course, not a stream without Chris Cass. True Yellow Dart, Hillbilly. Over on the Twitch side, we got Still a Punts, TK Tiger Cat. Thank you for following Raptor4586. Christmas, how you doing? Yo, Kalpa Kalpa. Severin, holy shit, Severin. There he is. I watched, what video of yours did I just look through? I just watched a video of yours. You know, and the other night I popped into your stream like when you were like just leaving. And I don't know if you saw me or not. Like you were like the last 10 seconds. I was like, oh, Kalpa's live. Severin's live. Oh yeah, my crazy fucking, yeah. I like the crazy videos occasionally. Well, welcome everyone to the show. I think I want to go back to Moonshadow. I also want to go Sephiroth Moonshadow. I want to really benefit off this death. If we do Sephiroth, because when tokens die, they technically go to the graveyard. So, permanents are put in the graveyard from anywhere. I do want to do that because I know that. I don't think I want to do Mardu. I think I want to do straight up Orzhov. I think I want to go aggro with it. I think I kind of want a death trigger. Getting crazy with the Cheese Whiz. Krads. It's permanent cards. When one or more permanents. A token is a permanent. It doesn't say non-token permanents, right? A token is a permanent on the battlefield. When any more permanent card. Okay, so it's permanent card. So they added permanent card on the battlefield. Gotcha. I thought it was any permanent. Wait, hold on a second. I'm almost positive I cracked a fucking... I cracked a token like a map or something and it triggered Moonshadow. I don't know about all that. I know it's not a card, but I feel like I've done it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Sorry. So Voice of Victory will not work with it. I know it is a token permanent, but it's not a card. So it has to be a permanent card put in our graveyard from anywhere. So what other cards do we have that have death triggers? So the map might have done it for Surveil. All right, so we'll have to come up with a new. Either way, I think Voice of Victory is going to be fine on the curve there. I think we'll have to come up with something new here. I think I might want to do Death Trigger Sephiroth here, much like Infestation Sage Sephiroth. If we do Moonshadow on that, that will trigger, because we'll do small creatures and we'll do that. I was thinking about throwing some bats in here for the life triggers as well. I already did the Surveil Hound. That's the problem. I already did that deck. The trick is to kind of come up with something new. Queen's Orlean. Sorry, I'm thinking. Already did it. Already did Suki. Boop, 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 boop. Too expensive. Oh, grand entrance. Well, it only gives you one. Potentially. What I've done already, because this is what we did already. This was the more Reanimator version. This was small creatures with Reanimator. Zombies, Vondam, Death Touch. It was all small creatures with Reanimator. Really focusing on Moonshadow. I did like Emptiness in this, though. I want to go more Sephiroth gain and drain triggers for this one. Suki actually didn't do Suki. Okay. Suki would be a good idea. What did I just put Suki on? I already just put her. I put Suki in everything. Okay, so that's not a terrible idea. Bloodghast? Do we do WD Ghast or do we try to go Black Haste on it? Try to add the haste component. We can do Cruller. I think Cruller's a good one. Nine lives. I'm a little worried about 9 lives being 3. Being a 3-drop, because Sephiroths are 3-drop, and we're kind of trying to move fast. I like anything that can replace itself, though. Funeral Room with Mobilize. I kind of want to punish people for running... Hey, what's up, Stiggy? I kind of want to punish people for running removal. Like, if they run a board wipe, they might die. Do you know what I mean? That might be funny. So let's do Let's get weird with it. Let's get us some bat creatures in here. Much to TK Tiger Cat's delight. Let's go with should we do Starscrape? Yeah. We do Starscrape. Gain life. Ideally, I'd like both. Ideally, I'd like both, but I don't know if it's possible. Let's see. Embalmed Ascendant. Draw a second card each turn, gain life. Could go heavy on the vampires. We could go heavy on the vampires with that. Heavy vampire, crazy idea. Azula. I didn't like her when I played her. Too many fucking step scoops in. Hey, what's up, Comedy? Amelia would actually work pretty well with fucking Moonshadow if we gained life. I don't know if I want to do Marty. I kind of really want to do Orzhov. Whenever more tokens you control enter, create a black token. Campbell wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's see what other cards we can shove in here. Abby Moonshadow. I'm not happy with the way Abby Moonshadow works because it loses its menace. It does gain flying. It's nice when you have it big, but Abby Moonshadow doesn't really get that good of a hit off. Boggard Mischief is a good gain and drain, but it only works for goblins. This card would be fucking OP. Oh, Bitter Bloom. Could do that. Sacrificing something every single turn, if we talk about that. he triggers he's kind of sucks. Tap 2 untapped creatures, copy target triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, activate only once each turn. For 3 mana, tapping 2 creatures to double a triggered ability, that's a fucking commander mechanic. That's not fucking I don't know. Yeah, that one, no. Yeah, the changeling weapon, that's a cool thing. I do like the stalactite dagger, yeah. It's all creature types. That's pretty cool. Pork Hip, how you doing, man? The Spree, how you doing? Preacher, yeah, Preacher used to be fucking, Preacher used to be fucking custom, man. Preacher used to be fucking aces. Now it ain't got it like that no more, you know? As all creature types. I think we do Umbral Collar. I think we do a gain life trigger, maybe. Rice. Ah, man. I wish he was less expensive, man. He's a fucking 3-drop, bro. They didn't need to add that one colorless onto him, man. They didn't need to do that. That was fucking spite. That was spite costing. That was fucking spite costing. The vampire? Bro's a 3-drop. Oh, Riss. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the vampire. It's actually not a bad idea, especially with somebody dies and then they come back. Okay, I got you. I thought you were talking about the fucking vampire. I got you. Risk Evermore. I hate to keep running fucking return. I have no idea what this is going to do. Let's take it out on the track and see how it drives. Because I really have no fucking clue how this is going to perform. I have an idea, but I have real no concrete evidence. Let's see if we're on the right track. Let's see if we're on the right track here. I don't know. My question is, I think I may want to do full gain and drain, but I really did want to revisit Moonshadow. Might not be the best for that, but, well, either way, we'll give it a shot. Oh, Lord Gypticus, the Flipticus, the #1 Kipticus. Peachy Kako, how you doing? Welcome to the show. How you doing? Ah, my nose is stuffed. That's actually not terrible. We could do Riss. We can do Moonshadow. Azula Crimes. Hey, what's up, True or Yellow Dart? How you doing? Oh, he's got his own dart. That's even truer than this. Boom. Okay, hopefully we get a mana here, or we'll go with Riss. Second Moonshadow, very cool. I think this is the Rakdos Moonshadow guy, right? Dimir Moonshadow. Unfortunately, I just did Dimir, so I can't do it again. Let's see if they want to lose all of it. Boom. Okay. Mockingjay and Hall Creeper. Interesting. Interesting idea you have. He gave up. All right. Maybe we're on to something. Maybe we're on to something. So guys, I've been thinking we're gonna be in early access for Ninja Turtles in 2 weeks. I know that doesn't make any sense, but listen. What should be my prop? I know you all like my horns right now. Should I go for a Ninja Turtles headband? Because I could totally do a headband, but I could also put like samurai sword behind me. You know, or a shell. I don't know. It's a really hard decision to figure out. Spockley, how you doing? I don't know what to use for my prop. My Ninja Turtles prop. Okay, we won that one too. Yes, Riss's effect will remove all of them. This is true. Shredder pauldrons. Okay. Alright, now we're fucking talking. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with fucking gas here. Shredder pauldrons. Alright, so blue is going to need to get rid of that. Let's push. Okay, let me do that. All right, we'll hold steady. What? My favorite was Raphael. Casey Jones hockey mask. I don't think a lot of people are going to understand that right away, the spree. I don't think they're going to know that that's Casey Jones. They're going to go, oh, why you dressed like Jason? Counterspell probably, but we got to pull it out of his hand. Push. I mean, you have to wait to turn 3 to do it, Stiggy, but it is good. Bloomed Escort. Mischievous Mystic. There's Rice Evermore. We'll do this. Push. Counterspell? I'm sure he's got one. We gotta pull it. We gotta make him. We gotta make him have it, as they say. Yeah, there are scalpers. It's not as bad as Pokemon, but it does happen. Second death trigger. Boo, 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 boo. Unfortunately, we need something like whatchamacallit right now. We need something like a Sephiroth, but I don't ever think he's gonna get out. Boom. Boom. Bounce off. Very nice. He should draw a card. No? You don't want to? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Very nice. What do we do here now? I'll push in on him, see what happens. I'll summon. Unsummon. Yeah, he's got too much crap in his hand. He's got too much mana in his hand. That's the problem. No matter what we did, he had 2 unsummoners in his hands, unfortunately. We didn't really draw any of our power cards early on. I knew the guy had been cuffing cards for fucking 5 turns. I knew he had stuff in his hand. Goon Gala. Blue always is fucking loaded up with a rack of pushback. They hate stuff on the board. If you're looking at blue with an open hand like that, you're gonna fucking they're gonna wreck your shit. They have blue 7 untapped mana and 5 fucking cards in their hand. Nothing is ever gonna fucking happen again in the game. There isn't a thing that is ever gonna happen again in that game. That game is effectively done. It's just, there's nothing else going on. Let's put down Moonshadow. Boom, probably get it killed. Reanimate everything as a skeleton as we use Moonshadow. Would be a good idea, yeah. That's actually a woman. Zuzefif, or whatever her name is. Pay 2 life, nesting bot. And it actually would be really good with Moonshadow and or Abby, because it already loses all its abilities, so pushing it in with Abby would be actually a pretty cool maneuver. So you would reanimate a big creature back as a skeleton, haste it, put it with Abby, and then Bob's your uncle. I don't know why people say that. And then Bob's your uncle. Boom. Card draw. Timeline crawler. Boom, 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 boom. What's he gonna run here? 5. I don't like that he's staring at me. I don't like that. Freaking me out, man. Just staring at me like he's just standing there menacingly. Gloom Ripper. I thought about Gloom Ripper. That might be a good idea too, because it gives us a free guy every turn. The issue with Gloom Ripper and why I feel it's not as powerful as the Gloom Shadow or whatever it is because it's a creature which is prone to die, and the other one was an enchantment, so it was arguably a better card. Sweep. Supermarket sweep. Yeah, it's a supermarket sweep right there. brother. I need loops, brother. Brother. Loops, brother. Down to 1. Pop, pop, pop. There you go. I don't think he's got this, boys. Boys and ghouls, I don't think he's got this. Loops, brother. Stock up. Shredder helmet. Yeah, Shredder helmet. Shredder helmet might be good too. Loops, brother. This guy spent the whole game dicking around. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that one. All right, let's take it off road real quick. I like the persistence of this. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I like to bag it up. Okay, sleight of hand. Oh, man. It's been ruining the game for a year already. We're going to be catching some counterspell here. So let's get weird and start with the this. Because he's either going to remove it or counter it. There you go. All right. Very nice. Let's do this. Blue, if dedicated, can keep that going forever. Ill-timed explosion. Is this a full burn deck? This might be a full burn deck. Boom, we'll do that. Do Moon Shadow. Eddie Merc. Second Eddie Merc Crab. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and leave. Yeah, blue can keep that up forever. Blue, if blue decides that nobody's playing the game, no one's playing the game. Nobody might win. You might not win. They might not win, but nobody's going to fucking play. They get to decide that. Credit where credit is due. If blue wants to, if blue puts a mind to it, Blue can decide that nobody is playing Magic today. Black has a similar ability, but mostly with creatures. If Black doesn't want creatures on the board, they're not on the fucking board. They're not coming in. Alright, a little smoother curve here. Authority. Not great, not terrible. Alright, so we will do this. Cunning Coyote. We'll pop. We'll either hold Risk Evermore or the Reckoning Hex here. Let's do no attacks. The Authority is fucking me up, but I think we have a little bit of it established. Another Cosmogran. Got 3 fucking Cosmograns. I am gonna need some better removal for these fucking Cosmograns, bro. Holy shit. Street Fighter cards. I didn't even know they fucking made them. I think they were just Secret Lair, weren't they? Right? Yeah, we're pretty fucked here. Voodoo. No, they were just, I think they were just Secret Lair. I don't think they were anything good. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? All the cool Kates and kittens. So far getting hosed. We'll try one more time before we change it. I don't think there's a lot of power to this deck. Moonshadow is kind of outclassed by other cards. Yeah, that is kind of the issue. It is very easy to kill. I think we do need something a little stronger than Reckoning Hex. Attack. Interesting. We're gonna do this. Pop, pop. Trigger. Took 2 on that one. Ill-timed explosion on me there. Boom. Okay, that goes away. You don't play Commander. What are you, some sort of magic heretic? Commander's the only format in Magic. All things must be in service to Commander. Draw 2 cards. Evoke. Meek attack for 2. Does he have a removal? Lagoon Breach. Do that. Vibrance. Oh. Two or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, Nesting Bot and Moon Shadow. Or we can hit him with Sephiroth for 2. Let's say we do that. It returns him. Bring that in. Boom. Hey, what's up, Jesus Contreras? How you doing? Down to 1. Great. Red, red, red. Red, red. Green. Jenga. Ill-timed explosion. Okay, so that's gonna kill him. Alright, so he just wanted to end it. That's fine. It's okay to want to end it. It's okay to want to end the game. I do like the pressure that this can keep up, but I do think that we may need another X Factor. Because just raw pressure is, I don't think it's going to get us there a lot of time. That guy gave us a lot of time to get set up. Okay. Nesting bot. Push. What do you want to say that he's got that counter target spell that costs 2? Everyone has that lately. Hey, what's up, Echo Arabe? Told ya. Syncopate, very nice. Wow, we really can't get away from blue, huh? Okay. Okay, flashed it in. Oof. Let's do this. This, remove counter target non-creature spell. My turn. Let's do this. Come on, play it. There you go. There you go. Counterspell it. I triple dog dare you to counterspell it. I want you to have no mana left. Persist on Moonshadow. Come on, put it in the graveyard. Come on, man. It'll be funny. It'll be wicked funny. Since we don't want everything to go back in there, we're going to do this. He has an Aetherize, so let's just do 2 of them. And make it not worth it to cast Aetherize. Ah, there we go. We got to make it so that it's very hard to, for him to counterspell everything that we're doing. It's going to be the main thing. He's going to counterspell this, but we got to draw it out of his hand. If he counterspells it, he can't Aetherize. There you go. So we're going to do this. There you go. That dies. We're gonna do this one. Locked in the maze. Very nice. Oof. Okay. So let's see if he can get rid of Voice of Victory. If he can't, I just kill him on the drop. Nope. What's crack-a-lackin', Aaron? Aaron Balanque? Ash, Fire, and Smoke, did I say hello to you? If not, hello. Welcome. Okay, boom. Alright, yeah, a little frustrating for ops here. A little bit hard for them to do what they need to do. Keep it. Victimize lets you pull 2 target raiders with 1 sack. That's a good one. Victimize might not be a bad choice. Yeah, permission decks are fucking, yeah. Unfortunately, you can overload them with options. Or fortunately, rather. Boom. Pump. Boom. Fenrir. My problem is I always go for the Fent front and not the Fent rear. Pay 2 life. Do one of these. Is Victimize less standard? I don't think so. We actually don't need that. We have a Godless Shrine. Boom. Heaven's Word Howl. Bitter Triumph. Gonna kill it. Oof. What did he discard to get that? Overlord. Overload. Overload of the Hauntwood, am I right? Let's do this. Pay 2 life. He's gonna just cast Esper Origins. No, he's gonna do Ultima. Wow. Boom. Esper Origins. Esper Origins Wolverine, one of my favorite movies. You guys remember Esper Origins Wolverine? Good movie. Ah, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for Yuna. Alright, well that's gonna suck. That's gonna fucking suck. So he's gonna get Yuna. Lifelink, trample, and ward, which means everything is unkillable. How would you not play Yuna? He's gonna play a sweeper again? Probably. Probably another sweeper. We don't need that. Yeah. Luckily, I get to look at every single fucking card that's coming up so I can get the one that I want. Nope. 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 Wow, that flood was pretty impressive. Sephiroth? Don't mind if I do. I will take that. Timeline crawler. Push him in. Oof. The surveil value is crazy, yeah. Oh my goodness. Good lord, guys. Do you see how much mana that I fucking chewed through here, man? Holy lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've had 12 mana off the first 21. So we've had, I think, more than 50% mana. Yeah, we've had more than 50% mana. Easy. Yeah, I think I do need more gain and drain off of this. I'm not super happy with the way this is going. I think it is a little weak, especially when faced against stuff like this. I think it doesn't have enough punch to get through there. Yeah, so you get shit like that. So I'm not super happy with how powerful it is. It needs to be way more powerful than this if it's going to compete at the very least in Diamond. I think recursion and haste is the only way to go. It sucks that that's the only thing that I can do, but recursion and haste is literally the only thing that I can do here. There's a couple of cards that are just kind of suck. I think that's... We drew 11 mana. We drew half of the mana out of the deck in those first 20 cards. I think we need another power. We need something way more with way more oomph than this. Let's go with destroy. We need something a little bit more juicy. We need a little something more spicy. We need an X factor. So what is our X factor to push this over the edge? Hey, what's up, Corey? I started playing Magic like 5 months ago. The amount of removal is absolutely insane. You face a blue deck, oh my god, and you put a card on the board. I know, man, it's rough. It's not always like this. It's particularly bad right now. Yeah, counterspell's a wonder. You can't think they think a counter is a win for them. Yeah. Eventually you gotta pull teeth, man. That was kind of what was going on with that. I outvalued that counterspell deck because every spell I was casting was 2 and his were 3 to counter me. So I was actually getting up on the mana differential there. Explores. Um, All right, let's give it another shot. I'm still thinking about what we need to X Factor this deck up. Hey, what's up, Buggy Man? Buggy Man, 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 Buggy Man. Oh, he's gonna kill that right away. I was thinking about going fucking Conqueror Loop. Just to fuck with him. He's gonna cast a burn on that Voice of Victory. No, he's not? Okay. Alright, we're gonna do this then. Alright, we're gonna hold steady then. Buggy Man, Buggy Man, Buggy Man, Buggy Man. He's gonna do it. He can't help it. He can't stay away from it. He's gotta play the fucking burn on it. No? Okay. No? Alright, we'll do this then. Alright, so we're gonna have our questions answered right now. We're gonna put down Moon Shadao. I believe that's how it's pronounced. We're gonna go in, mobilize. See? Yeah, it doesn't trigger. Doesn't trigger off of that. Okay. What's he gonna do? Abandon attachments. Yeah, it's card, not it's permanent card. This is true. Very true. Pumps that up. All right, let's hold steady there. That was a good play. Thunderflock, very nice. Unfortunately for you, that's an elemental. Get rid of you first. Bop, bop. Because I wanted to do the big funny, Gobbler. Jeez. Can't a man do the fucking big funny anymore? Wreckwitting Hex. Let's see here. I'm sure he's gonna do something crazy like Aetherize. But we'll try it anyways, right? Eddie Merc Crab. Boom. Earth Elemental. Boom. Do. He's got one card left. He's going to harmonize and draw 3. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, discarded that. You get anything good here? Opt. It's another card draw. Down with 1 life. Did he find it? Opt. He's still looking. Digging in deep. Digging in deep here. Hearthfire Elemental. Oh my goodness. 1 life left. Flood Maws it. Oh. Yeah, that's a shame. We'll do this. And then we'll just say goodbye. All right, I did the big funny. I do like Risk with Moonshadow. That is a good combo. I can see how that's fucking powerful. Oh. I get it now. I understand now. Ooh. I just wanted to, I hadn't done the big funny yet, so I wanted to try it, you know. Sometimes you gotta just say, sometimes you just gotta yaw on them, man, you know. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He mulliganed, Ankylosan. Boof. Alright, he probably... Oh, he's Elemental, Eclipse. Alright. Ashling Rekindled. Alright. I will play Concealed Courtyard. We're gonna get rid of you, Ashling Rekindled. I don't think you're very good. Boom. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Non-land card from it. What are you gonna take? Raise the Past? That's a good one. Pop, pop. Okay. Probably a sweeper, because he got my fucking Raise the Past, so that was my whole point of protection from sweepers on that. Oof. 1 blue. Oh, he tapped for blue immediately. He needed that blue. Needed that black. Needed that blue again. Cravo. Who's he coming in with Cravo? Coming in with Deceit? The agony of Deceit? Boom. Green for 2 damage. Wilderness. Very nice. Or do this. Do nothing. It's a full elemental deck, I guess. Alright, who's getting what? Draw 2 cards. Elemental. Oh my goodness. We are just not hitting what we need to hit here. We are not hitting what we need to hit, boys and ghouls. Okay. We are not hitting what we need to hit right now, folks. Twin Flame triggers. Ooh, that's a tough one to deal with. Flame Bender, that's another tough one to deal with. Nesting Bot, no. We're not hitting anything here, guys. We hit kind of a creative dead end there. Because his Twin Flame triggers are going to fucking annihilate us, whatever he does. He can't knock Moon Shadow back, though. That's the funny part. They always think they can, and then they go, whoops, it's an elemental. Everyone thinks it's like a zombie or some shit. Sephiroth off the top would be our best draw here. Sephiroth off the top would be our best draw here. Nope, that didn't work. Nope, we're gonna get more mana and we're gonna fucking like it, I guess. We're gonna do no attacks. Hey, run us every amazing modify mine. What's up, Techno Smack? Welcome to the show. I'm Jay Villain, aka that Villain Jay. What do we get here? Another mana? Of course, another mana, naturally. Why wouldn't we get another mana? That's the real question you have to ask yourself. Why wouldn't we get more mana? It's the best thing to get. Very draw dependent. Very draw dependent, and we just don't top deck. And I do have card draw on this and Surveil. Guys, on my drive home, I saw 2 guys in a shiny puffy jacket visibly escalating a fight physically. No, it's never a good idea to get involved in 2 other adults fighting, generally. Especially if you don't know them. You never know when somebody's going to go insano mode and do something very, very silly. Alright, let's keep this. I know it's not great. I don't know why they were in puffy jackets, though. That's funny. Let's do that. Yeah, the Angels deck was really good tech. Like, it was really insanely good tech. I don't know why that tech is so good. I couldn't even tell you why the Angels tech is boss. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. Do 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 do. 3 fucking light stalls in a row. Jeez. My goodness. This game was like, hey, fuck you, bro. You ain't cut for it right now, man. You ain't cut out for this shit, bro. Yeah, no. Absolutely fucking Angel Mog me there. One more time and we're going to change this up. I'm really not happy with how this is performing. I think I'm splitting hairs here. I think I need to go full one or full the other. I don't trust being around a fight. If that's Jay's answer. I don't trust being around a fight around 2 strangers. I don't want fucking the police to ask me shit. Bum 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 bum. Boom. He's gonna ping him and kill fucking Moonshadow. This is the problem I'm seeing with Moonshadow, is it is so easily killable. Oh my god, it's so easily killable. It is the easiestly killable type of guy that you ever did fucking see, man. You can't kill this guy fucking more easier than fucking Moonshadow, man. That's the problem. That's the biggest issue with Moonshadow, is because there's nobody easier to kill than fucking Moonshadow. It's powerful, and it has some good combos, but man, I am starting to doubt its effectiveness. Efficacy. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. So not only did that guy lock that one up, he also wanted to kill him too. He said, not only am I going to lock you up, I'm going to kill you. And he's got the thing to exile stuff from my graveyard. Wonderful. Enters tap. We're going to do this. Oof. What is this shit? Oh, I know what this is. I know it. This is the fucking throne deck. Merfolk, dinosaur, pirate, vampire. So he has a dinosaur and all. He almost has all of them from what he needs. He's gonna mill. He's gonna get that, and then he can activate, he can craft that. Yeah, we're cooked here. No, this doesn't have enough power. This does not have enough power. It just is not... yeah, Moonshadow just is not cutting it, man. It's too easily killed. It counts as everything. It's all things. So it can fill in the gap of any one of those ones that you're missing. No, you need all because you have to do each one, but it counts. It can fill in for each one of them. So if you have a pirate, a dinosaur, and a vampire, it can count as the missing one. It can count as the missing one right there. All right, I have an idea here. Do. Okay. I really want to run Orzhov, man, but I just don't know how to get more out of the previous Orzhov that I ran. I don't think there's one that's too different that can do as much as that one did. That's the question. That's the hard question. All right, let's run this real quick. Yeah, you need 4. If you had 4 shapeshifters, it would work. But you have to do 1 for each. If that makes any sense. Boom. Boom. He either has a knockback or he's in bad shape. He could have a knockback easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Trample hexproof. It's not indestructible, so. Down to that. Firebending 4. Well, let's see how much damage you can do. Probably a lot. Probably a lot with 5 mana. 25 though. That's the real question. That's 10. It's 15. Yep, that'll do it. Double strike will do it. Didn't get a lot of good cards on that opener right there. Hey, listen, man. I didn't play removal when I had the chance. He had the hexproof to stop my removal. I didn't have enough mana to play the other one. It's fair shake. It's ridiculous, but that's what happens when you let fucking red go for fucking 4 turns. I was being extra cautious trying to hold back. If I had another mana, I would have been able to hit him with the hexproof, but we didn't have that. I'm not happy about it, but damn, like, it happens. Hey, what's up, Summer? It is absurd. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that it's not fucking absurd, but it is certainly something that can happen. So we're going to hold off and get rid of Wonder Weave here. Boom. Boop, 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 boop. Seam rip. Veteran Survivor. Oof. Gets rid of that. Boom. Take it. He'll do the shelt on that, yeah. Boom. Alright, I do need something a little bit more powerful here to help me out. Spellbook Vendor is not good. It's really struggling with this removal, man. Really fucking struggling with this removal, bros. Really not hitting a removal when we fucking need it. I don't know what's going on there. I need to be able to kill cards. I have a shitload of removal in this deck, by the way. I have an absolute fucking loads of it. But for whatever reason, we're not hitting it. We're not hitting it for some strange reason. Let's do this. Boom. Okay. Wonder Weave. See if he notices that fucking arrow. Don't tell me he's got another shelter for Wonder Weave. Don't do it. That's alright. He didn't notice it. He did not notice it, which is good for me. Actually, I'm dead anyways. I'm dead no matter what. Ah, boof. Yeah, we just not pulling removal here. We did not pull enough removal. We have so much, guys. I have so much fucking kill cards in this deck. I have an insane amount of kill cards in this deck. Reckoning Hex, Seam Rip, Nowhere to Run. I have so fucking much kill cards. Sheltered by Ghosts. I have so much, man. Sure, I'll try it, Gobbler. I'm not happy with anything right now, man. It's very control-y out there, and I just want to hit Diamond. I might spend the rest of the night just trying to hit Diamond, but I'll take a look at it, of course. Nobody likes Boros decks when I run them, but they're in the shit list right now, but sure. Boom, 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 boom. Boof. Push. Okay. We're splendid. So you're using Meek Attack to... What are you using Meek Attack to get out? Let me take a look at it. Hey, what's up, hey, Chucky? How you doing, man? Let me take a look at this. Might have to craft some Meek attacks, but it is telling me Boros right there, so. Oh yeah, you got me in the fucking wild cards here. 4 Meek attacks. Holy fuck, man. So what are we getting out here? You put out a creature card. You may put out a creature card with total power 5 or less. It gains haste. But there's no creatures in this. So what's the point of Meek Attack? Just for 3-fold Thunderhulk? You make 9 tokens. Brother, that's a lot of fucking mythic rares. Holy shit. I didn't open a single pack of this shit. I don't see how you don't whiff on Meek Attack constantly. You have to have these 2 cards in your hand. I don't see how you don't just end up with a bunch of bullshit and never get these 2 together. At least that's what happened to me. I would never see these 2 cards together. I would definitely want more. If I'm going to invest in Meek Attack, it's not to throw this one guy out. Because I'll never pull these 2 at the same time for as long as I live. Now that's me. What's going to happen with you, that's a whole other fucking story. So whenever it enters, exile one creator, return it under your control at the beginning of your end step. So you want to put Meek Attack out, put this guy out when it enters, and then flash it out, and then do it again, and then flash it out, and then do it again. God damn, bro. I see what you're doing here, and I like the idea, but this'll never, and I don't want to say you, I want to be very clear about this. For me, this won't work ever. There are certain decks that don't work for Jay. For Jay, this'll never work. I will never see these 2 cards in my hand. You guys see my luck. This and this will never see each other. They will be completely hidden from each other. For you, it'll probably fucking rocket you. And you'll always pull the right cards. For me, no. I'll be stuck on all this other shit. And it'll be turn 20 before I ever see a 3-fold with Meek on the board. That is a really good idea. I like it. And, but investing 4 mythic rares into a deck that I know is never going to work for me is just not going to work. I think that it does need more creatures, though. I think it does need more creatures. I think there's probably too much removal in this. I don't mind you coming in with a split up or a Day of Judgment. I think you should probably, no pun intended, split the difference. I'd go with 4 of one or 4 of the other. And then put a little bit more hasties in it, like Meek Attack. Is it a 5 or total power and tough? You could do you could even do Moon, I guess, right? No, that's gnome creatures, because those are gnomes, right? Yeah, that's right. So you couldn't do that. What could you do to generate more tokens whenever you attack tokens? That'd be a good question. Yeah, anything with a star would be a good idea. Anything that's power and toughness, mystery. So we do that. POW equals 0. How do I search just for star power? I don't know how to search for that. I'm not good enough at the Boolean operators. Yeah, honestly, if I had the cards, I would do it. I don't want it. I only have fucking 16 mythic rares. One of the filters is wrong. Oh, okay. POW equal 0. Okay, so POW equals 0. Who else could go in this motherfucker here? We would need stars or zeros. I don't know if we have any of those. Do we have any white star creatures? Or red star creatures? I don't think so. That's a star. Vivi is banned. You could do Kyoshi. Regal Bunnycorn. That's actually not a bad idea. Regal Bunnycorn might actually be what you're looking for. Hey, what's up, Chrismy? Dogman Pack Beast, Regal, yeah. Infernus? True, Infernus is a nothing. Devretti is a 0, yeah. Devretti is a 0. The Infernus is a 0. But that's mountain based, so it helps to have the mountains on it. That's a deck that would whip my ass 9 times out of 10, and then as soon as I try to run it, it would fucking flop miserably. That's that type of deck. If I'd face that and he'd beat my ass with it, I wouldn't even have a chance. And then as soon as I got a hand of it, it would fucking... I can tell those decks now. I feel them through the force. That there is that whenever there's that type of weird kind of interesting jank, that's what happens a lot with Trex decks. Is they're amazing for him, and then I try to run his jank, and it's the biggest flop you've ever seen. Tarway, how you doing, Tarway? Boom. Okay, that gets me to solve my, that gives me to solve that. Boom. Stock up. Boom. If I get a mana, I actually will be in really good shape here. But dear. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Boom. Activate only as a sorcery. We'll hold steady. Stock up number 2. Electric Boogaloo. We gonna rush down to Electric Avenue. So he's going to do Apocalypse Demon. He's going to reanimate the Apocalypse Demon, I think. Or he's going to run a sweeper. No matter what he does, I think he's going to die. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Guten Morgen. Guten Abend. Bombardier. So he's just gonna be sad about it. Yeah, he's just gonna be sad about it. He's just gonna be sad about it. Boom. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and you take me higher. Pop, pop. There we go. All right, one more to get back up where I was. DJD Chant. Ooh, that's bad. Mulligan that. That's better. It's not great, but 3.6 Roentgen. Let's get rid of Ethereal. Yeah, I have a feeling we need Ethereal armor, so let's do that. Infernus. Do. Oh, what do we got here? Burn? A burn spell. Wabango. Look at that. Enters tap. We're going to put down a Forsaken Miner. Boom. Artist talent. Mischievous Slinking is not what I needed. Hopefully that will survive. Because if I can get Shelter off, I'll be good. Maybe he'll put down the Monument and not fuck with my Forsaken Miner. Nah, he's going to fuck with my Forsaken Miner. I don't think he can help it. I kind of just want to scoop because this is a slow Lessons player and nothing makes me more upset than that. So let's put down this. Let's put down... Let's wait. Actually, you know what? Fuck you, man. Give me that. Is there anything worse than a slow Lessons players, boys? Can we think of something potentially worse than that? I want you to brainstorm and think about what could possibly be worse than a slow Lessons player. Like a gangrene, maybe, or something? I don't know. That might be worse. Slow Omni player. Ah, okay. That's a good one. Slow Omni player would be pretty bad. Let's kill you. Case of the Stash Skellington. Boom. Boom. We're gonna pop him right there. Okay. Remedial lessons. I bet he's gonna throw at everything he can at that because he's mad at it. Okay, down to 1, but he's got a pretty broad look of mana here and 5 cards in his hand, so don't count lessons out on this. Don't count lessons out on this one, because he could get crazy with the Cheese Whiz, as one is wont to do here. Monument, I don't know if that was the best choice. He's going to be able to draw. Zeph's not in this one. I took him out for more enchantments. Combustion. He's going to make a treasure. Still think he's cooked, though, because he only has 1 treasure. Beep, ba 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 da boop. Ba 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 da boop. Yeah, still cooked. Still cooked. Alright, good rank on that. Back to the fucking flat rank that I should have been. All that fucking around that I did. Taught him a lesson. Very good one. Yeah. Oh, I gotta put that. We gotta do the glasses. Looks like we caught that guy a lesson. Yeah. Do 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 do. Who are you? Who? I really wanna know. There we go. That's why we have the fucking. That's why we have the glasses for emergency pun moments like those. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, Kirby Jaeger, trying to anyways. I'm not really I'm in between grinding rank and also trying to come up with new builds for ranked, which is not easy right now, let me tell you. Hey, good job, Kirby Jaeger. What'd you use it with? What'd you hit it with? Four-color reanimator. Well, that sounds fucking nuts. That sounds fucking crazy. What's up, Moon Kitty? Is there a tree that's based on number of creatures? I don't know. Let's find out. Doran gets stuff, but I don't think there is. Moon Kitty, wider than a mile. No, that's Moon River. That's Moon River. Hourglass Pendant. Okay. I wish this worked better. What if we did Blood Angels? What if we try to make Blood Angels work? What would we need? You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna try to hit diamond. We're gonna grind a little bit. I'm tired of being a plat. Let's push. I'm in a bit of a I'm in a bit of a fucking bit of a stymied rut right now, and part of the thing I'm doing, I'm plat 1 trying to push fucking avant-garde shit. It's not gonna work. Let's just fucking hit diamond, and we can be avant-garde and diamond 4 at the very least. Because I'm just dicking around right now, and that's not, a lot of times that's not ideal. Oh, fucking island. Soul Guide Lantern. Boof. I'm much more happy grinding not from the fucking top of here, so plat is a hellhole. Yeah, it really is bad. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna hold steady. We're gonna wait. Okay, draw a card. Yeah, we'll wait. He's just gonna stare at me. It's great. I love when my opponents just stare at me. Do that. Great. Good stuff. Alright, we do that. Boom. Again, really good to be just stared at. Solid. Seam rip. Very nice. Who's getting it? The Sneakling. Good stuff. Let's put down Realm of Co. Let's put down Sneakling number 2. Let's hold steady. Put pressure on. Still gonna stare at me. Good. Okay, so he said no thank you. He said he didn't want to stare at me anymore. I respect that. I understand he didn't want to stare at me. I wouldn't want to stare at me neither. That makes sense. Can we hit 40 likes on YouTube right now, guys? That's the real question we have to ask ourselves. We're at 38. 2 more. Who's not liking the video? That's what we really need to know. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, I haven't seen green ramp in a while. We've been more in a control hell. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So, we're going to do this. How does it have protection from each opponent? Okay, there we go. Alright. That works. It's more you want to like it. Well, you're doing the villain's work then, my good man. Formidable speaker. Speaker. He's gonna discard. He's gonna reveal that. Bright Glass Gear Hulk. And another figure of Fable. Interesting. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's do this to make it +4. Push in. Boom. Very nice. He could put Bright Glass Gear Hulk out. Is this the lifelink one? No, it's the First Strike Trample one. Okay. Alright. 2 artifacts, creatures of value 1 or less. Okay. So we're either going to play United Battlefront or Goodbye Corpses. One or the other. Goodbye corpses. You don't exist at all. No more corpses. Ooh, Godless Shrine, of course, pay 2 life. We're gonna do that. Boop, boop. Submit. Attach Feathers Flight. That one too. Actually, you know what? Four, 5. That's gonna be a 6. Banger. We'll do. We'll do that. Push. Hey, what's up, Trex? How you doing, man? Trex, I hope you watched the Gruul deck that I just put up, because we were getting Trex board states with it. We were getting some peak-ass Trex board states with that. I'm worried about Seam Rip, and I'm worried about Hard Light. Both of those are a problem. Alright, we're gonna hit it again. Whoa! Okay, I think we could do this. Yeah. Oh, man, I didn't know you were getting surgery. Oh, dude, the board state we had was... I even said it. If you listen to the intro of the video, I think I even said, all right, we're looking at a Trex board state now. There was 2 rows of creatures. You know when you have so much shit on the board that goes to 2 rows? That's what we were doing. And it was double triggering everything. It was a nightmare. It was really good. I was very happy with the way it went. Yeah, no, it was ludicrous. It was really fucking crazy shit. Keep 6, drop that. Boom. Concealed. Moon Shadow. Okay, we'll do that. Moon Shadow. Moon Shadow. Does he got a mana? Boom. Pass. Oof. Okay. The surprise Grixis. I said, I'll be fine unless he secretly has a fucking... Unless he secretly is running Grixis and one of these lands is going to cast a blue. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Uh-oh. I saw that fucking, whatchamacallit there. Okay. He's gonna reanimate the guy. He's gonna bring... Yeah, he's cooked. That was a soul read. That was a fucking intense soul read. One of my favorite moments actually came with Dimir, and that was Shinobi Execution, where I used a ninja to kill the guy with the Vorpal Blade. Somebody forgot the first strike, yeah. I used a ninja to be unblockable and activated Vorpal Blade so that if I did damage to him, he would die. That was a ludicrous fucking... that was a ludicrous fucking game right there, too. Well, I hope you do well, Trex. I hope you're alright. I didn't even know that was happening. Boof. Boof. But Shinobi Execution was a highlight. He's gonna kill that. There's no reason to, but he's gonna do it anyways because he can't help himself. Enters tapped. Enters tapped and enters lobby. Oh. Mischievous Sneakling. Okay, he's gonna pop. What's he gonna do now? He's got something. Only annex. Okay, yeah, that works. Let's do this. Let's do... We could do Shelt into Ethereal, but I have a feeling that he is going to kind of have a solution for that. So let's just put out damage right now. Boom, boom. He can't activate the whatchamacallit yet. He might put down like Furdok Core. Changeling Wayfinder there. Search your library for basic land card. Oh, cool. It's an interesting card. Also known as an interesting crad. Okay, so let's hit Seam Rip. Push. Okay. Hit. Decline. We do need a mana to get the Battlefront out. He might just activate the demon here. If he activates the demon, it is what it is. Mono black is a little tricky to deal with. Okay. Boom. Nowhere to run. We really do need to get the United out soon. Ego Drain. He'll go for the Shelter, which is fine. Slow player right here. He's really thinking about it. He's really thinking about it. He's really fucking considering. Another Changeling. Do that. Another United Battlefront with no mana. So, pretty sure I'm going to die soon. No mana. 42% chance of drawing my top deck. But no mana for Jay. 3-tree Mascot. Interesting deck. All Changelings. All black Changelings. Interesting. Corpses of the Lost. Nope. Still no mana for Jay. Absolutely no mana for Jay here. Just didn't get it. Out of 13 cards, only got 3 mana. One more mana would have been aces. Probably would have hit pretty good off that. But nope, we didn't get it. We were smoking too tough, guys. Let's be honest. Oh, yeah? Okay. Interesting. I'm starting to think I might do a Bats with Changeling. Because of Zoraline, to reanimate all Changelings with Zoraline. Hey, Snow, thank you for the 44 bits. I go first. Alright, we'll do that. Surveil. Boof, buff, boof. Alright. How's the Overnight? Authority. I've heard this solos. Enters tap. Let's try Most Helpful Weaver. Boom. Push. Okay, great. Star charts. Sweeper? Probably. Got him. They wanted to take my gallbladder out, but it got better on its own. I passed some gallstones. You guys remember that when I missed stream? I was like, hey guys, I'm in the hospital because of fucking gallstones. That was wild. Okay. Ops goes first. It's a little slow for me right there. We're going to go for it, though. Keep. Boom. Oh, took the 2 damage. It's Figure of Fable. Concealed Courtyard into the Seam Rip. Let's get rid of you right away. People have been running a lot of Figure of Fable. I think that's I think that's been some sort of new tech that people are running. Kithkin, Eclipse Kithkin. We'll put down Helpful Weaver, aka Weaver Stance. He's gonna go in, pop, Kithkin, feel Kithkin Forester Plains, oof. Pay 2 life. We'll do this. We'll hold off on these flash. Alright. He's gonna do Brigid. Brigid. Is he gonna go in? He's holding up. 3-day watch streak for Snow. Dark Griffin. I don't know what he could be holding up here. He's gonna go in. He's gonna take that attack. Bop. We'll bop him for 2. We're gonna give him this. We're gonna do that. Gonna take you out. We're gonna give you double strike on the mic like a werewolf in the moonlight. Boom. Interesting. Ajani.
Danger surrounds us.
It's gonna destroy a tapped creature. Boom. Very nice. It's gonna ping me for 1. Wonderful. Good stuff. Great idea. I am going to need some good top decks here. That's going to be a big problem. I am going to need the top decks to hit. Nope, they're not hitting. They said that's not happening, Jay. It's not happening, Jay. You're going to get fucking you're going to get fucking mana and you're going to fucking like it. You're gonna fucking like it. 13 cards, and I drew 7 mana. Good stuff. He gets to card draw every turn. He's barely played any cards. He's mostly just been holding me off with cheap shit, which is not a good thing. Whoo-wee. Oh, you get me good here. Hey, what's up officially, Sephra? Cactar memes, good job. We're gonna push on you. Boom.
Did you forget my claws?
Clutch a can. Boom. Let's draw another mana here just to close the meme up. Right? That's what we gotta do.
My ally stands strong.
This is a force loss. Bristlebane. You completely fucked that up, dude. You should have put Bristlebane and then done a negative on that. That's that. We're not recovering from that. 3 mana in a row, folks. Are you talking about the classic 8 into 99 cactus? Reanimating the cactus and giving it plus 9999999. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I don't think anybody ever expects that to happen, so I go first. Okay. Enters tapped. We'll do Case of the Stash Skellington. Concealed Courtyard. Boom. Bop, chick chop, but do up. Cheerio. But do up. We're gonna have to hold that nowhere to run for shelter. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you get it off, it's not even if you kill your opponent, it's that you now have 10,000 life. So, you know, if you put maybe like 65 cards in your deck, then you'll probably win no matter what, because you can just sit there and do nothing. Especially if you have like Annex, you can just slow ping them. There's no chance they're ever going to do enough damage to ever kill you. You guys will deck yourself before it happens. So that's funny. Yeah, there we go. That was the wrong fucking thing to grab, my homie. That was the wrong fucking thing to grab. Don't give me an ETB effect. Authority. Yeah, that was the fucking wrong thing to grab. That was the wrong answer. Feathers of Flight on that. It's a bad idea to shelter things that have an ETB effect. Eight. Wabango. Also known as the Wabango Tango. Great Die Hard reference. Alright, let's see if we can cruise through a couple here. Tired of this back and forth shit. Ethereal Armor is one of those cards that fucking scales out of control. It reminds me of Blanchwood Armor. Blanchwood Armor was one of those cards that you just couldn't even believe that that you could get off, man. Blanchwood Armor? In the late game, that was basically a death sentence. When that card hit, man, you put that on, you put your Blanchwood Armor down on like a fucking Rootbreaker Worm or some big creature with trample, you were swinging in for fucking like 15. Shit. People didn't know what to do, man. I may kill him before he's able to fucking gun me down here. He wants to reanimate that, but I may kill him before that. I may be too fast for him here. Yeah, I'm too fast for him. Yep. Alright, let's try to close out with 2 games here. We can finish in Diamond and just be done with it. I keep fucking trying to experiment in fucking high plat, and it's just not gonna, it's gonna be a bad time. Philly rules. Ops goes first. Oh man, I'll try it. We'll do that. Boom. Carrot cake. We'll hold steady. Why don't we bring out you? Gained a lot of life there. Ping. Okay. Boom. Miss Morse. Gotcha. Push. He's gonna run a sweeper eventually. But with 2 cases of the Sketch Skeletons, it means we can grab what we want out of there. But he's gonna run a sweeper right now, most likely. No? Okay. Feathers of Flight. Do that. Attach Sheltered by Ghosts. Submit. Attach Feathers of Flight. Submit. Drew mana. Push. Okay. They have Judgment. Okay, so there's the sweeper. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna have the nut to pop this up. We do get to solve those 2, but we're just never gonna have the speed we need. Especially with Overlord coming out soon. He's just going to always have suppression, I think. Yeah, no, we're never going to have that. Too slow. This is a good counter to what we have. It's very fast. It doesn't really... It can board wipe and refresh the board pretty easily like us. It's a good counter to what we have. Unfortunately, we're slow grinding right now. We're going to push it, though. Yeah, that deck is a very, very good counter to what we're running. It is extremely effective in getting the getting what we have off. It's very, very effective. You always like Mercadian Mask? I haven't thought about Mercadian Masks in so fucking long. That was a blast from the past right there. Boom. Boom. Land War Elves. Let's say pay 2 life. Boof. Let's push. Boof. Okay. Alright, let's see what he ramps to. Is it Badger Mole? Chow, Mutavault. Okay. He's ramping. Okay. Pretty sure the skies him. You should swing in your Mutavault. Yeah, that's a good idea. Boom. There you go. Godless Shrine. Enters tapped. Probably got the removal. No? Oh. Yeah, okay. Easy. Mercadian Masks. I love the Urza's block. Adrian Academic, thank you for subscribing. I love the Urza block, the Urza Saga. That was really when I started getting good at Magic. But I was like, okay, I get it. I get it now. Invasion was good. I did enjoy that quite a bit. Ops goes first. I'd love to go first one of these days. I lose every time that I'm on the fucking draw. Oof. Forsaken Miner. Okay. Bandit's Talent. You never know where to run out there. Push in. Virtue of Persistence. Boom, 16/16. A mana would be great for United here. We'll see what we can do. I don't know, get lost. Okay. Good call. Leechbone Verge. Seam Rip and nowhere to run, so we'll do this. We'll do this. That'll go in for 4. Bop. Okay. Unstoppable. change the life differential. Boof. It's going to be a hard hit for him right here. He might be cooked. He might be cooked a little bit, man. He might be lightly sauteed. Could happen. And its talent. Nah, that ain't it. Ward on Shelter is fucking humongous. Yeah, it's not only is it just shit fucking a ton of life at you because it immediately is going to be a lifelink, +1 lifelink first strike, and then enhanced ward. So it's a grand total of +3 ward, +3 ward, first strike, lifelink. It's a ludicrous fucking combination play that you can pop off. Like, the fact that you can play that on turn 3 is nuts. You can do turn 1, one thing, turn 2, and then turn 3, Shelter and Ethereal, and then fucking go ham on the turkeys. You know, so it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Nico. Hopefully not Nico Bolas. I go first. I'm not crazy about this hand, but we'll go for it. Enters tapped. We'll do Stash Skeleton. Stash Skeleton. Boros. Stash Skeleton. Probably will kill it, but either if it kills it, Stash Skeleton has got some good stuff. Mischievous Sneakling. I do need mana, though. I need mana to make this function. Sarkin Vol. Sarkandies. Land. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Okay, so we're going to do this. That's a 3/3. We're going to go in. Pop. He's probably going to want creatures, artifacts, and planeswalkers, but this is an enchantment. So we're going to do that. He'll put out Clarion, I think. He's going to put out Momo. Interesting. Interesting. Five damage. 5 damage to target creature without flying. Well, unfortunately, that creature has flying, so it won't work. Bad luck. Bad luck, my guy. Okay, so we're going to say nowhere to run on Momo. We're going to do this. 13. Absolutely fucking mog on him there. Twin Flame Tyrant. It's gonna go in. Double damage. Very nice. Corpses. Which we say goodbye to. Nice try, man. Better luck next time. Finally. All right. Now, right at the fucking time limit, we hit what we need to hit. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'll put up a short or something tomorrow. Technically, I could just make that into a video, but I already did a very similar deck. If you guys haven't seen Powerline yet, it's really fucking good, man. We're gonna leave it right there, folks. If you haven't seen today's video, Powerline is fucking nuts. We're gonna pin that. Thank you so much for coming by. I duly appreciate it. Let me send you off on your way. Chiono? Well, I ain't seen Kitty Kate in a while. Cool Kates and Kittens. Is she playing Magic? I don't like to raid people who aren't playing Magic. That's the thing. I don't like to fucking raid people who aren't fucking playing Magic. Thank you for following Daskatry. Welcome to the show. Ah, fuck it. I'll go see Kitty Kate. Who gives a shit? She's good people. Good night, everyone. Thank you for following Daskatry. Adios, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye. Thank you. Check out that video link right there. It's for your convenience and for your pleasure. Ash, Fire, and Smoke, I appreciate you all coming by. Appreciate y'all doing what you need to do. Adios. And good night.